challenge is over, obviously. Now you've won. Now the bigger challenge is obviously yet to come. Are you, do you think you fully appreciate the job in hand that you've got to look forward to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm under no illusions. I don't underestimate the size of the job in hand, and also the legacy that I'm taking on. And I think that was reflected in what I said in my acceptance speech, that Gwyneth Dunwoody was a formidable MP. We all know that, and I don't underestimate the task that's ahead of me.
No. So when we first met last year, I think it was June, July, was it, around that time? Me, you,
was, yeah.
And if I'd have said to you, well, this time next year you'll be a Member of Parliament for this constituency, what would you have said to me?
Well, clearly no one was expecting the events that have taken place to have happened, and obviously the sad circumstances that led to this by-election. But we are where we are, and I threw myself at the campaign. I tried to have a positive campaign, and I think that's reflected in the result people saw through the negative campaigning from the Labour Party, and trusted the campaign that we put forward.
How do you think you'd have been in the same position if maybe we were only 2 years into a Parliament rather than 2 years away from the end of one?
Well, it's always difficult to know how the political climate's going to change, but I think what we've seen tonight is that there is now being a sea change across not just Crewe and Nantwich, but across the whole country. We've seen the local election results, which you'll know here, were not dissimilar to the result this evening, but also the mayoral results. We're making gains in Bury and Sunderland, important places in the north and northwest. So there has been a sea change, but whether that's a reflection on where we are in the cycle of the Parliament, or whether, which I believe is a reflection on both the impression that we've started to make as a party and the disillusionment that people have with the Labour Party, remains to be seen.
So you're ambitious to spend a long time in politics?
Well, I've just spent 10 years doing family law, and I'm hoping that my career in politics will be as long as that career, but it's not up to me. What I've got to do is work hard, spend as much time as I can here in Crewe and Nantwich, supporting local people from across the whole of the constituency to gain their trust that they've given me.
So you can see yourself in a cabinet job one day?
I'm going to try and enjoy this evening and see where we go from there. The most important thing is be a local MP, stand up for local people, and make sure that you understand what the issues are here, because if you don't, you're going to pay the consequences.
So these pavements are going to get sorted out then?
Well, I can't control everything the council does, but I'll certainly be putting a lot of pressure on them on issues that I think are really important.
Well, I think they might be a bit more cooperative with you than maybe some of your opponents. But well,
yeah. All right, well, thanks, Mark. Yeah, thanks for your help as well.